To many people, cheerleading is misunderstood. Cheerleading is not what it used to be. The pom-poms and high jumps are still there, but today's cheerleaders look more like professional gymnasts performing high-risk routines and special stunts.
In actuality, cheerleading is hard. It takes blood, sweat, and tears. You have to have athleticism to be a cheerleader. It has skills.
It really is something that is challenging, competitive, and the aspect of it almost being a sport, in fact, being a sport in my eyes. You know, cheerleading locally, it's just girls going out there and tumbling and doing some flips, but then it's gotten really competitive.
It's about the hard work and the dedication that goes into it. The competitive side of cheerleading, it's tough. It takes skills. For each level of cheerleading, it takes skills. It's just not the popularity aspect anymore.
Because their season never ends, cheerleaders spend more hours in practice than most football and basketball players.
I think a lot of the cheerleading here, we don't practice on campus. We don't have our intense workouts here on campus, so people don't see us running our 40s up and down the field as we do with the football team. So instead of working out here where people can watch the rigor of a practice, we are at another gym, and I think that has a lot to do with it. If people don't see you working, then their perceptions are going to be that you don't do anything.
It's not just going out there and learning from some random person how to do a kick up in the air. It really has been specialized training. It really has been a lot of work, a lot of hours, sometimes as long as maybe 20 to 30 hours a week put into cheerleading.
It's not just a high school pep squad kind of a thing. It's a very dedicated sport where you spend a lot of time in practice and working very hard and working for a competitive goal in which you actually go to a competition and compete against other well-trained schools.
It's really exhausting. It's a 2.5-minute routine where your body is nonstop and you're just pushing your limits throughout the whole routine.
Physically, some of the best athletes I've ever known have been cheerleaders. You have to be able to tumble, you have to have the endurance to do that, you have to have the strength to hold somebody up, you have to be able to be a flyer. So, there's a lot of toughness that goes along in that.
With high-risk stunts and tricks, risks of injuries are included.
There has been an increase in injuries, maybe the severity of injuries that has happened over the last couple of years with pyramids getting higher and people flying through the air a lot more. I think the severity of injuries have gotten worse.
Since the girls spend so much time together, they become close, like a family.
The people that are on your team basically become your families, and in the long run become your closest friends.
We just bond. We're all best friends. We love cheer.